Here with a quick update. I had somebody ask me, Mr. Fisher asked me on Telegram group, what's my views on Ethereum. Okay, I'll tell you for my long-term views on Ethereum. Long-term, I'm very bullish on Ethereum. Currently, I'm not, I personally don't trade Ethereum. I do have like a couple of Ethereum just sitting on my trading account, but I don't really trade with them. Ethereum, it's too volatile right now for me to actually trade it, and I think it's too risky. That's why I'm not taking that risk on it. I could potentially lose all my Ethereum that I have, so I'm not even bothered. That's why I only have a couple sitting on the trading account, and nothing in the exchange or nothing in my wallets. Actually, what I have done is during the last year when Ethereum kind of the price dumped last year and it went down, I think it was around 80 or 90 pounds at that time when I ended up buying a whole bunch of them. So I was not into Ethereum back in the days. 2017, 2018, I didn't even touch Ethereum because I knew Ethereum has to crash because the price spiked too much. I mean, imagine this, right? During the last bull run, we were just before the bull run, we were sitting around $8-9, right? And then it shot up all the way to $1,400. I said, no, this is too much, right? It has to come down and kind of has to find this price. So when it went down like I think to 60, 70 pounds or something like that. And then it started climbing back up, and I said, you know what, this is healthy, it looks more healthy. So around 80, 90 pounds, I can't remember the price, I bought a whole ton of them. And I just kept them. I didn't do anything, and I was kind of using that. So what I did was I put it on my Coinbase, and then I got a Coinbase card, debit card. So I was actually using that for my daily expenses while the price was going up. I was using it for my daily expenses, whatever I needed to buy, do whatever, just kind of regular stuff. Also kind of funding my other projects that I have. My software project, I was funding it from the Ethereum that I had. Also, I was funding my crypto project that I just recently started, basically. So I'm launching my own cryptocurrency. Again, I started funding all of those things. And so yeah, I mean, Ethereum for me is good. And then they launched the ETH 2.0. So I was kind of observing the market to see where, when everybody starts dumping, if it's going to be a successful thing. So after it was confirmed that they are going to do it on the 1st of December, that ETH 2.0 is going to go ahead and they're going to do it. Then what I did was on the just after the 1st of December, I can't remember when, I took all my Ethereum, every single last bit of it, apart from I think 3 or 4. So I took all of it and I just literally locked it up into the ETH staking, which is now collecting me some nice rewards and everything as well. So that's a long-term thing. So I've left it there. It could potentially be locked in there for next 2-3 years, probably even more. I don't know, but doesn't matter because I'm in it for the next 5 years on Ethereum at least. So let's see what happens. Now, talking about price predictions, you can probably see I've bought my ETH chart out and you can see how volatile it is, how it went up and down and everything. And I don't like the pattern. As you can see, the two red lines, we're just hovering in between that, right? We have to cross the top red line in order for us to look bullish or anything like this. And if we go below the red, the bottom red line, then yeah, I mean, it could just dump anywhere further. But I wanted to quickly show you my Fibonacci level, right? What my Fibonacci is saying. So this has no specific date on it, right? So please just take this with a pinch of salt, right? My Fibonacci level, and this is my Fibonacci extension level, which is showing me that we could possibly hit the $5,523 mark. When, we don't know, but this is what it's telling me right now based on the current Fibonacci levels, right? That the levels that I've drawn up, right? So I went basically from a low of a particular market, low of a particular date, and I'll show you the low just so you understand what I'm looking at, right? So the Fibonacci levels that I picked up was from, where is it? 1 second, let me quickly see if I can find it. It's hard to find it. So this Fibonacci level was drawn, as you can see, where is it? From the high to the low, all right, of March 2020, right? So I've picked it up from March, and I said, okay, let me draw this and see exactly what happens. So it was from March 2020 that I drew it, and this is what it's telling me. It's telling me that Ethereum could potentially hit the 5,523 mark. If it does, great. If it doesn't, ultimately it's still going to be somewhere near that, right? But as soon as we break the $1,400 mark, which is the previous all-time high of 2017, 2018, early 2018, at that point, we will definitely see a big spike. I've been telling everybody, once we break these current resistant levels, right, we're going to have some seriously explosive moves, right? I could see Ethereum doing $500 a day, up or down, right? Either way, going $500 up, $500 down. That's the kind of levels we're going to be seeing. Also, looking at, so let's just go to, so that's my Ethereum view. Also, I wanted to quickly just move over to my BTC and just show you what I'm seeing on BTC, right? Again, I've got my charts drawn out. I've got my Fibonacci levels out. And you can see the purple line, sorry, not the purple line. Let me just quickly show you. This particular gray line where the 42,068 is, right? This is the level that we have to cross. And this is exactly the Fibonacci 1 ratio, right? Now, the next target, as you can see, shows me 64. Now, I want to get to the 64. It's the 1.168. This is kind of subjective because all my Fibonacci levels are not active. However, this does give me a broader picture for the future. And you can see on this particular chart, it's showing me $159,000, right? So, I mean, I'll just leave it to you. This is what it's saying. Again, when it's going to happen, I don't know. But this one was drawn slightly differently. Also, I want to show you my other long-term chart, and I'm using the BLX chart for this. And on the BLX chart, I want to show you... where is my... No, not on the BLX. Sorry, my bad. Not on the BLX. It was my other one. It was this one, right? Yeah, on this one, right? So this one, I've activated all my Fibonacci levels. And on this one, you can see that after our... excuse me, after our 41,900 or 42,000, call it that, the next level, as I've been preaching so far, is going to be the Fibonacci 1.272 level, which is the 52,551. And I'm going to quickly just jump over all the way to the top just to show you what my Fibonacci level is showing. And this is actually from the 2017 dump to now. And it's telling me we're going to possibly hit the $188,263 mark. Now, it could be tomorrow, it could be in a year, it could be... You just got to understand that this is where we're going, right? Charts don't lie to you. Now I wanted to show you my BLX chart just to show you, to get a bigger picture of the trend, right? So this is the entire history of Bitcoin, right? And I want to show you something about the entire history. And for me to do that, give me a second. I need to go on a weekly just to show you this, right? You have to understand what I'm trying to show you, right? Look at the pattern, right? 1 second. What do you see here? Do you see at any point... Do you see at any point from the day 2011 all the way to now 2021, do you see the market ever going back to the previous levels? I don't, you know. So because of that, I know where the market is going to be going. Market is only heading one direction, right? We already know that the market is only heading one particular direction. It can, because you have to understand the supply to demand, right? The stock to flow model. Because of that, we're actually never going to go below these levels. Yes, we might have market corrections, which we do have all the time. And if I quickly zoom out just to show you, you know, we climb all the way up. This is back in, where is it? Let me get you a drawing tool just to show you. This is hilarious. This is back in 2011. We go up to here and then we dump, right? Then you have, 1 second. Then you have here, we have 2013, and again we go all the way there and then we come down a little bit, right? So this for us, this is ongoing, right? This happens every single time. We go up, we go down. You can see every year, 2015, and then the biggest one was here, 2017. This is the 2017 one, where you can see, you know, how we went all the way up and then we came down again, right? But it's just part of the cycle. Ultimately, as you can see, on the long-term perspective, we're just going up. you know, and this purple line signifies, I want to quickly show you this as well. These purple lines signify something. When we hit these particular levels, we never go below them anymore, right? So in 2017, when we crossed over that line and then we came back down and we dumped, we never went below these levels, right? And currently, I can tell you this, right? I've already drawn it. This is my, so the purple line is the level, right? Whatever happens by the end of this year, right, or even next year, because bull market could easily last for 6 months to a year to 2 years, right? You never know. Bull markets have a tendency to last the shorter amount of time, but they do give you the biggest amounts of pumps out there. So again, the purple line is signifying that basically $41,967 is going to be the lowest price we actually see again in the future. I mean, this could change. Obviously, the charts do change, but currently this is what I'm seeing. So that makes me even more bullish. It's like, damn, I got to buy more. I got to buy more because at the end of the day, right now, it's time for me to accumulate even more. If this is going to be the price, I'm thinking 36,714, as you can see on this particular button, is the lowest price, right? So I'm getting a mega discount. For me, this is how I'm treating it. $5,000 discount. I'm buying as much as I can. So that's my view on my Bitcoin, basically, and Ethereum. Also, let me quickly change this, right? Let's go into another subject. So I know a lot of you guys have asked me, what as a, you know, we missed the boat. We didn't buy Ethereum. It's too expensive for us. We didn't buy Bitcoin. Forget about it. It's too much for us. What is your views on, you know, any other alternative coin that you can buy? And I can tell you this much. There are some coins out there who potentially could be challenger coins, right? And so there's one that's a challenger coin, which is a challenging Ethereum. Also, there's another one actually who's also trying to challenge Ethereum. And funnily, what is made by one of the co-founders, previous, like ex-founder of Ethereum. And that one is called Polkadot, so I can talk about Polkadot. Also, the other one, the top one that I'm actually buying a ton of, and I've already got a whole bag load of, is Polkadot. Polkadot is a challenger to Ethereum. It might just take some of Ethereum's market share, basically. So I don't think it's going to defeat Ethereum, but I think it will definitely take some of its share. And if it can take some of its share, it's doing pretty good, in my opinion. I think currently it's already got almost about 10% of Ethereum. You know, I could easily see it taking 20-25%, and that's about it, right? So for me, I'm hedging myself against that, and I'm saying, well, I'm going to buy a whole lot more, because if it does get 25% of the market, then I already know what it's going to be worth. If I was to buy today, I know I will make another 150% on top if the market cap is 25% of Ethereum. Now, if Ethereum then market cap tops up even further and keeps on going up, then I actually make even more. But these ones, you have to understand, for me, until I see progress, until I see anything, I'm only going to be in it for a certain amount of time, because I don't mind making significant gains and then getting out. So that's that one. The other one is Chainlink. Again, it's another big pumping coin. It's doing a whole bunch of stuff, and it's doing some real world stuff as well. It partners with banks and does all sorts of other stuff. So Chainlink is another one that's been pumping hard recently for the last 3 or 4 days, I believe. That's another one that I hold a little bit. I don't hold too much, but next week or the week after, I've got some money coming out. I will be dumping all my money into it, and I'm going to be basically, you know, making a big bag of Chainlink as well. So those are the ones that I'm going to basically, you know, promote to people if anybody wants. Well, I'm not getting paid to promote, so I'm not promoting anything. But the point is those are the ones that I actually think are going to do well. So Bitcoin, obviously, I'm in it for the next 10 years, right? I'll tell you this now. I'm not in it for 5 years, even though I tell you guys to be in it for at least for 5 years. I'm going to tell you the fact I'm in Bitcoin for at least for another 10 years, you know, before I cash out. So I'm not cashing out anything. Ethereum, 5 years. I'm not cashing out, and I can't cash out now anyway because I've already locked everything. Polkadot, I'm going to give that one a couple of years to see what happens. I might take my initial investment out if the market goes up and then just carry on, hold the bags. I don't care where it goes, just with the profits. Chainlink, again, I'm going to take my initial investment out as soon as possible and then just play around with the profits, basically. I'm not going to trade any of those. The only one I actually do trade is Bitcoin. I don't trade anything else currently. In the future, this might change. So I hope this video was not too long and, you know, it helps you. Also, guys, I want to get one legal thing out of the way. I'm not a financial advisor. Please be advised, right? I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say here, take it with a pinch of salt, right? It's only for educational purposes. I am not legally authorized to advise anybody. You know, I do buy and sell privately. That's a whole different ball game. But other than that, I don't advise anything. Like, you know, you don't pay me for it, so I don't advise anybody based on those things. You can take this and use it to your advantage. So sometimes I'll be posting some kind of a signal, I'll be saying something I'm doing. Like earlier on today, remember I was talking about a trade. You know, I took the trade, I done the trade, I made my profit, then the market went down, you know, I was okay, and then I re-entered the market, right? I re-entered the market, and currently I'm about 25% up on another trade. And funny thing is the trade, first one, I opened at 35,880. I closed it around 35,900 and something, I forgot, with 3% profit. Then when it went down to 35,500, I reopened the trade. I put another order in to open a trade again at the 35,880. I just felt like that was my lucky number, and I went back in again, and currently, as you can see, I'm at 36,649. I'm in profit. I'm approximately 20% or 22% or something in profit. So, you know, it's been a good day for me. I've done 2 successful trades today, which is good. Talking about success, I'll explain something to you. During a bull market, when you trade long, in my experience, right, and this is personal, my experience is not anything, I don't know about anybody else. Some people might be more successful than me. 90% of my trades are successful. Okay, 10% do fail. I have to be honest, 10% do fail. During a bear market, it's a whole different story, but we're not in a bear market. When we are, I'll talk about it. But right now, during a bull market, if you have a gut feeling, or you can see something that it's not based on gut feeling, but mostly on charts. When I see a certain pattern forming, I'll jump onto it, and that's what I did earlier on. I'll tell you the pattern. I don't know if you can notice it. So the pattern's just staring at you, but nobody's seen it, right? And I'm going to show it to you now what I saw. This is the pattern I saw. And this is a W pattern. A W pattern always breaks out to go above. So when I saw this breakout, I immediately took it, right? And I said, right, I'm going to go in, and I need to trade this pattern because this is beautiful. So I came in, I saw the pattern. I actually opened my trade on this particular candle here. If you can see this particular candle here, I opened my trade. And then I ended up basically closing there. And then the next trade I opened, it was down on this candle. I opened my trade, and then now I'm crying up this particular direction, as you can see, and I'm in profit, right? So, you know, you have to, you know, like with market, the most important thing is it's the patterns, right? You follow the patterns. Once you follow the pattern, you'll see exactly what's happening. So when I saw a W forming, I said, right, okay, I can see this is a W. Maybe a short-term trade, I'll do it. Also, what I do is I usually move my, so I'll have my stop loss in the beginning, say about, you know, 5, 10, 20, 25%. I would never go below 25%. And that's what I'm willing to lose if the trade goes wrong. But as soon as I'm in profit, what I tend to do is observe and then move my stop loss above my buying price, which actually gives me a positive return. So I don't really lose anything. I will always make something. And the target is make at least minimum, you know, 1% and above the fees. So that's what I do. That's my strategy. I make sure I have enough money for the fee, and then I want to make another minimum 1%. If I can make more, I'm happy, right? So that's what I do. Currently, I'm 20% up on this particular trade. I've already moved my stop loss. I've put it about 5%. I said, right, worst case scenario, market dumps, give me 5%, right? I want 5%. So that's how I do it. So yeah, I hope this one helps. I know it's a pretty long one, but please like, subscribe if you haven't already, share with one another, very important. And I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care. Bye.